time because it's summer. And you're sat there being depressed and you're like, this sucks. Everybody else is having a good time, having a good life, and we're not, and stuff like that. But like, as I was saying, dudes, I apologise for cutting the stream short and stuff like that. Like I say, it was a mark of respect for both Robin Williams, the commentary, and the game and stuff like that. Mark of respect for Robin Williams and respect given to the commentary and the game would not have gone as well as it should have done because of that. Certainly dampened. It'd have been fine. It'd have been fine. But, you know, it'd have been dampened by what's gone down there and stuff like that. And like I say, not respectful to the playthrough and shit, so... I don't know, it's like, it's not disrespectful that somebody is streaming and playing a game. I'm not saying that it's... Put up, thank you very much, dude. I'm not saying... I need to do another tip out there as well. I'm not saying it's disrespectful to be streaming or recording videos and stuff like that, you know, because Robin Williams has died. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, me personally, I found it more respectful to just call it there at the 2-hour part. And not dampen the other 4 hours that were coming down the line and shit like that. I don't know, that was just my take on it there. And like I say, you have my word, dudes. You have my word. I will be back tomorrow. It's not a case of like I've bailed, like going, good, I streamed now, I can fuck off. It's like, no, I was saying right at the beginning of the fucking stream. I've missed streaming. I get fucking, like, I get sad when I can't stream for fucking too long in a row. Too many days go by without streaming or fucking recording anything like that. I get both bored and sad. It's just unlucky timing, isn't it? It's been a couple of weeks since the last stream. Just getting the ball rolling on the streams going again and stuff like that. And then, you know, felt a little bit wobbly earlier on, but not too bad. And then that. And like I say, no matter how you slice it, at the very least, my mood was dampened by that. Not distraught, not in tears, but certainly dampened. Definitely dampened by that. And it'd have had an effect. It had an effect on Spec Ops and the commentary, and it's like I always say, if I ain't giving it 100%, I ain't there. It's simple as that. If I ain't giving it 100%, I ain't streaming at the moment. So... But like I say, dudes, you have my word. No ifs, no buts, no maybes. Even if I'm fucking seriously fucking unwell tomorrow, you will see me tomorrow at a similar time. Definitely, dudes. And we're gonna get Spec Ops finished. Definitely. Definitely. It's been pretty good so far, isn't it? I actually, like... I don't know, I went into Spec Ops, like... I'd heard it was pretty decent on the story. But, no, incredible. But I've actually, like... Nobody said anything about the actual game being fun. The game is fun there. Like, the mechanics and, you know, the squad mechanics and... Almost fear level... I can't believe nobody said to me, like... Oh, you know, Spec Ops has got, like... AI and, like, set pieces that you fight around, like, kind of like Fear. Not quite as difficult, not quite as brutal, but kind of like Fear. Nobody said that. That was fucking great. Are you getting on Steam after you stop streaming? Maybe, dude. Maybe. Not 100% at the moment. Not 100%. Pardon? Well, we're not in a massive rush, are we? I guess, like, you're still around for ages tonight, aren't you? And so am I, actually, so... Like I said, not sure if I'm watching a film or not first, Jaff and Beast. But, like I said, I can always watch that later on, a bit earlier in the morning or something like that. See how it goes, see how it goes. But yeah, nobody said to me, like, it was like almost fear level of, like, gameplay and stuff like that, just in third person. It's kind of like that. And the story's pretty good so far as well. Pretty solid game, like I say, I went in there pretty neutral, not really expecting that much. I expected that it was going to be decent. I always expect the games that I play through to be decent. Otherwise I won't be playthroughing them. It's actually quite a harsh criteria. There's so many good games. There's usually a fairly harsh criteria of like... Only so many games are up for being playthrough'd at any one time. And then there's a roulette of which one actually does get played. May as well just like fucking draw straws between the games. But they're always decent games that are drawing straws and shit, but like I say, it's been better than expected, actually. Oh yeah, did you watch your favourite Robin Williams films? Do you know, honestly, even though it's not a comedy, I honestly think Bicentennial Man. I really, really like that film. I don't know, it's such a great story, and Robin Williams just acts it so great at the same time, like, it's complete... Is there a cat fight going off underneath? Yeah. There's a cat fight going off underneath me. But yeah, even though it's not comedy or anything like that, it just shows it showed his range of, like, acting and stuff like that. He does it perfectly, really, really good.
I know a lot of people don't like the film and they think it's crap and shit, but...
Bicentennial Man?
No, but my favourite is Hook.
Oh, you like Hook?
I do, I don't know. It's just like, that's what I watched when I was little, and it's just got such good memories for me, but...
Yeah, Hook was good. Jumanji was pretty good as well.
Yeah.
Classic. Mrs. fucking Doubtfire is a classic.
Oh god, I watched Mrs. Doubtfire so many times when I was younger.
There's loads of fucking great films.
I never saw Flubber.
I saw Flubber once, but I cannot remember much about it, to be honest. I cannot remember much about Flubber.
I've never seen it.
Like I say, his stand-up's worth watching as well.
Yeah, I know.
Like, really, really good. Like, it makes me curl my lip when I watch Family Guy, and they take the piss out of Robin Williams. And it's like, you're in no position, Family Guy, to be taking the piss out of Robin Williams. He is infinitely funnier than what you are.
Yeah.
It makes me laugh when, like, they try, like, peg fucking Robin Williams like some, like, one-dimensional fucking, like, he's only got these, like, 3 characters. And that's all he can kind of do, like, this hyperactive fucking bullshit comedy. It's like, look at yourself, Family Guy.
What do they do that's particularly varied?
You're completely disconnected fucking jokes that fucking 9 out of 10 times nowadays aren't funny.
And look at, like, fucking Steph's other fucking shows. They're all basically the same. Like, Family,
Yeah.
Animal That Talk.
Yeah, like, Seth has no room to talk. Like, he basically just fucking copied Simpsons. And then, I mean, don't get me wrong, Simpsons kind of, like, locked down that formula, like the family unit kind of sitcom animation kind of thing. But it's like, it didn't really do much more with it, except make it a little bit more bizarre with a talking baby and dog.
Yeah, they got Talking Baby and Dog. Then in the other one, there's Talking Alien and Fish. Then the Cleveland show is Talking Bear. It's like...
Talking bear and baby, well, kind of toddler thing.
Oh, it's fucking like, could you even, like, copy yourself even more? Come on now.
Like I said, don't get me wrong, I used to enjoy Family Guy. In its early seasons, Family Guy was good. And then it got too tired. And then Seth stopped giving a shit. And then random writers that aren't funny started writing for it. And it just fucking died.
But it's very rich of them to talk about someone not having variety. Very rich.
Yeah, like I say, I'm not one to jump on a bandwagon, like... But the dislike of Family Guy bandwagon is a fucking... I don't know, that's a bandwagon I'd jump on. The only reason I still watch Family Guy is out of sheer curiosity, and I like to stay up to date with TV shows. But like I said, I used to enjoy Family Guy so much, I don't like to lay into it, but it's so bad now. It's hard to not lay into it. Like, as much as you used to love what it was, you cannot hide the fact it's just fucking poor now. It's so dire. I mean, they took the piss out of Bob's Burgers last season as well. Oh, I'm sorry, Bob's Burgers is actually funny. You know, don't get me wrong, it's still a family unit sitcom. But... a little bit different, set in a restaurant, kind of family business kind of thing. So it's a different, it's not like the family unit at home kind of sitcom. It's like, you know, the family unit running a restaurant or a business, which is a slightly different take, but still in the same vein, don't get me wrong.
It definitely doesn't have any Family Guy vibe to it. So.
But there's no cutaways at all, unless there's an actual reason for a cutaway. And the humour is actually funny. It's not just like pie in the face kind of comedy.
Ooh, hiya, you're right. She just went face first into the cat box.
Stupid cat.
Went bonk.
it's not pie in the face kind of funny. Like, it's actually, like, funny. The characters are actually developed. They're not just vessels for cutaways. They're actually developed and funny. Like, every single character in fucking Bob's Burgers, I love the shit out of. I love the shit out of them. They're all great. Every single character.
I like the guy with the rabbit ears.
They're all fucking great. All of them. All really well developed.
Cats love fucking about when you're talking.
Just going apeshit, aren't they?
Yeah.
That cat's just flipping the fuck out for no reason.
Keshi's about to pounce her as well. Give it a minute, Keshi's gonna pounce her. Oh, okay, and then she runs off. She was about to pounce her.
Crazy cats. Crazy cat.
Off she goes again. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, she's behind you now, like, getting excited.
Cat's gone fucking hyper, dudes. Seriously hyper. Right, dudes. So like I say, sorry, the stream was only about 3 hours long. It was meant to be about 6. 6 hours is the standard kind of stream length nowadays. We get like 3 sets of, well, it's all one set. But, you know, like, one set for the stream in 3 parts of 2 hours. That's where it's supposed to be. It's meant to be a 6-hour stream. Well, 4 to 6 hours. So, you know, 2-hour chunks. But it was a bit short tonight, 3 hours. Especially considering the delay in streaming again and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I felt very unwell 2 weeks ago for a week. And then I had my stomach cramp coming up last week and stuff like that, you know. So, you know, there was reasons. But you have my apologies anyway, dudes. You have my apologies. So, like I say, it was a bit short tonight. About half as long as it should have been. But, like I say, it just, It didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. I think that's probably where I'd probably end that part on YouTube. Actually, saying it didn't feel right. It really didn't. Thank you very much as well, dudes. Sorry, I was a bit late getting around to that. Very late getting around to that. My apologies, Aggie. Thank you very much. I know the timing is absolutely shit, but I gotta tip you now or I'll forget. Thanks for getting me hooked on Red Dwarf, you smeghead. Oh, did I get into Red Dwarf? Oh, you are welcome, dude. Enjoy. Oh, there's a bit. I don't know if you've got to it yet. It's not really a spoiler. Not really. There's a bit where Holly asks Lister, like, oh, can you delete some, like, memories from her? And it's like, oh, yeah, what do you want? This, like I say, it's not a spoiler because I'm not telling it exactly how it was. What do you want deleting? It's like, oh, I want all these, like, I think Agatha Christie books and stuff like that. I want all these Agatha Christie books deleting out of my memory so I don't know who's done it. And stuff like that, so I can reread them again. And I wish I could do that. You know, with certain TV shows and stuff like that, like delete fucking, right, Bottom, gone. All Robin Williams films and stand-up, gone. All Breaking Bad and stuff, gone. Game of Thrones, gone. Fucking Bob's Burgers again, gone. Family Guy for the first 3 or 4 seasons would have been nice to delete them as well and stuff like that.
Brilliant, wouldn't it? Over and over again, you could watch your favourite.
So yeah, you could always, like, Red Dwarf and shit, gone. That'd be fantastic. No, I'm not saying gone good. I'm saying gone sweet. Because I can rewatch them again.
That'd be brilliant.
Oh, this is what I'm saying. I love the fucking AI stuff. I remember watching that as a kid and going, that is awesome. Imagine if you could just delete games and movies and TV shows out of your fucking head. So you could rewatch them first time. Play Dark Souls your first time again. Finish Dark Souls, delete. Do it again. Delete. Do it again. Delete. You never need another game.
No, you can play the same game over and over forever.
Hey, OTG, did you ever watch Twin Peaks? I did not, sir. I did not.
I did.
Claire did.
I watched the first season with Chrono.
I shall have to get around to that at some point.
It's weird.
But thank you very much, Aggie. And like I say, good stuff, dude. Like I say, it's nice to hear that I got somebody on Red Dwarf. That is like that is an awesome TV series that I would love to watch again if it wasn't for the fact that I've probably seen every episode about 50 fucking times. Oh, I'd love to delete Oz. That's another show I've watched about 50 times. The thing is, I don't think I'm even exaggerating.
No, I don't think you are. You can literally like talk the entire script of
It actually Oz is at the point where I know every scene, and I pretty much know word for word almost every bit of dialogue. It's fucking it is crazy. I mean, since I've known Claire is sick of me watching Oz.
I really am.
And the thing is, I could almost lip sync Oz before I even met Claire, and she's sick of me watching it even now. So that's pretty. Like I said, that's another fantastic. I mean,
Breaking Bad's gonna get that way for you as well.
Breaking Bad, yeah, Breaking Bad I've seen about 4 times over.
I reckon you're gonna watch it a lot more times than that.
Yeah, I'll probably go back to it in about a year's time. I watched Bob's Burgers up to the current season about 3 times over.
You've watched every episode of South Park about.
Every South Park's another one. I'd love to delete South Park as well. Oh my god, I grew up with South Park. That's where the dude mannerism came from. You know, I've always said I don't ever hide the fact that that's where I learnt the dude mannerism from South Park, Trey and Matt. That's where I got that from because I grew up with him. First time I watched South Park was like 13, 14. And as with most things, this was prior to the internet and shit. I got certain Americanisms from TV and movies and shit. Very, very receptive to stuff like that. And South Park's another TV show that I've just rinsed, is the best way of putting it. Rinsed, and then rinsed, and then rinsed some more. Oh yeah, I guess a lot of people don't know, like when you think about it, it kind of adds up. It's like, I only play multiplayer games off stream and off videos. So what, considering I'm a gamer and stuff, like what am I doing on the outside? It's like, well, if I'm not playing multiplayer stuff off stream, I'm playing single player stuff on stream and on videos and stuff like that. But, you know, you can only play so much multiplayer. What are you doing with the rest of your time and shit? Movies and TV shows, that's what I do. I mean, I'll
confirm this or play with the cats.
I'll play with the cats, yeah.
You do that quite a lot.
Like I said, I don't think people know quite to the level of what kind of like movie and TV show buff that I actually am. I watch a hell of a lot.
You do.
And I think this is why I don't so much watch YouTube and streams so much, because I watch TV and movies.
I like books. Recently.
Like I said, I don't think people like know the extent of what, you know, how much movies and stuff I watch. I watch quite a lot. I can go through a month and probably watch about 10 or 15 films.
Yeah, you watch a lot of stuff.
A lot of films. And that's probably on the side of like rewatching an old TV show and then watching a new TV show that I can find. Plus weekly anime. Like Naruto and One Piece and stuff like that. Plus trying to find new anime series and shit.
You're like the media giant.
Yeah, I actually like ingest quite a lot of media, like entertainment, movies, TV shows, and games. Not so much Media Master Martin, that Triple M. I don't so much read. Claire does now.
No, I got my kids.
Now Claire's got a Kindle. Claire reads like fuck.
Look, I've got it with me right now.
I don't so much read, and I don't so much listen to music. Chiptunes. That's what I listen to. I listen to chiptunes and fucking Darude. Fucking Sandstorm. That's all I listen to. And
Reading now, you dick.
but other than that, like I said, it's games. Primarily games, that's my main entertainment form. And if I'm not playing games, either single player stuff recorded or multiplayer stuff with folk and shit, it's TV and movies and stuff. That's what I do. I don't know, for some reason, like, I watch TV and I watch movies, like somehow I'm improving myself. I don't know why I feel like that. I don't know, I like movie knowledge and TV show knowledge for some reason. I like to completely know this TV show backwards and forwards, like Game of Thrones is one. I like to know that backwards and forwards. Backwards and forwards. And thank you very much as well, Alpha. Hate to break the mood, but how well do you think you can keep the promise of tomorrow's stream? 100%. 100%. Alright, Magic God. How's it going, fella? How's it going? And also somebody says, did you watch Alan Partridge? I actually didn't watch the TV series, but I did watch his movie. I actually quite enjoyed it. Did you know about Robin Williams? I did indeed do. That's why the stream's ending. That's why the stream's ending at 3 hours rather than 6 hours. I should have still been in Spec Ops. But as a mark of respect, I cut the playthrough short tonight. Cut the HTSF short, and I'm going to finish it off tomorrow instead. But 100%. Seriously, dudes, 100%. This isn't like, you know, like a rough, like, tomorrow, short of anything going wrong. It doesn't matter if shit does go wrong tomorrow. Tomorrow. I did watch Father Ted. I did.
I watched that too.
Fuck.
Drink!
Drink. That was massive when I was at school and shit like, drink! So I used to get fucking kids saying for a while when Father Ted was doing rounds, drink!
I like the guys in it.
Fuck.
Is it Arlo Hanlon or something? Dougie or something?
What's that?
The guy in Father Ted, the derpy one.
Oh, yeah.
Is it Arlo Hanlon?
I can't remember. It's been so long since I watched Father Ted, to tell you the truth.
McDougal or something. Oh, it's fucking great, is that actor. I saw him live in the theatre once doing some play. It was fucking hilarious.
No, I've not watched The Wire yet, Jeff. I think it was you that was recommending me The Wire, actually. I think it was Jeff that was... I think a few folk are recommending me, but Jeff was the most recent one that recommended The Wire to me. Have you seen Mrs. Brown's Boys? No, I have not, but...
Claire hates it.
My mum and company, they actually like that.
Claire does not.
Claire's not a fan, but my mum and company like that. Have you heard of all the changes coming to Twitch? I have indeed. I have indeed. Like I said, I always keep my ear very low to the ground when it comes to Twitch and YouTube and stuff like that. So I always know what's going down. Like before I start getting told by folk what's going down. But yeah, the changes don't really affect me so much. You know, it's mainly copyrighted music. Now, I say the changes don't affect me so much. The problem is the false positives of being content matched. For example, set 2 of Metal Gear Solid 4 has been content matched, which is just like, no, I'll appeal that sometime soon. Just bullshit. So the only way that affects me is false positives. And the VOD length and stuff like that, well, they removed the 2-hour VOD length. They were already deleting past broadcasts. You had to, like, save them indefinitely. It's like, well, now you've got to highlight them, which is kind of the same. It's basically the same as what it was before. Rather than just clicking keep forever, you've now got to highlight it. So all they basically did is remove one option. You still do the same thing. It takes a little bit more effort. That's the only difference there, really. So the copyright stuff doesn't affect me because I didn't use copyrighted music anyway. It's just the certain games might be a problem. And false positives, that's the only problem on that front. And the highlighting of stuff, well, to be fair, I've never used Twitch as a VOD place. The VODs are there for people that choose to view them. They're not actually it's not my intent to have VODs on Twitch. My intent is to put those videos to YouTube. So whether they get deleted on Twitch or not is not really a problem to me, really. It's not. They're meant to be going to YouTube. So like I say, I already record all my stuff. So that side of, like, you know, you've got to highlight stuff to keep them indefinitely. It's like, well, I'll either highlight them or it don't matter. Because they're going to YouTube anyway. They're meant to be going to YouTube. Oh, did you watch League of Extraordinary Gentlemen? I did indeed. I've seen that a good couple of times over. The TV series, yep. Not the film. No. Yeah, the TV series is great. Very good. I love fucking, like, dark comedy and shit like that. It's fucking great.
TV series of what?
League of Gentlemen.
Oh, the movie's League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Yeah.
That's different completely.
Yeah, entirely different. League of Gentlemen, the TV show, like the BBC one, yeah, fantastic.
I fucking quoted that when I came on your stream earlier. I went, hello, what's going on? We'll have no trouble here. That's what I said when I came over.
Hello, what's all this shouting? We'll have no trouble here.
I said it slightly wrong, didn't I? I didn't say shouting. Yeah.
What's all this shouting? We'll have no trouble here. And fucking, one of my favourite bits is when, delivery guy knocks on fucking door of that toad guy.
Yeah.
And fucking says, oh, I've got a frog for you. It's like, oh, we don't say the F word in this house.
This is a toad.
This is a toad. And then he walks backwards into darkness. It's like, it's fucking great, is that? It's not just the way he says it, it's like that, like, walk backwards into the darkness and the door shuts and shit out. Don't say the F word in this house.
I think Steve Pemberton's definitely my favourite out there.
It is one of the best comedy scenes ever. It is really, really good. the setup for it, like, you know, because it's a fucking toad guy, don't like frogs and shit like that, 'cause he likes toads, doesn't he? And they're always mistaken, he probably pisses him off all the time, doesn't it? Like, they're always mistaken for this, like, frogs mistaken for a toad and shit like that. It's just absolute disgust at that he'd be getting, like, I'd be getting delivered a fucking frog. It's just absolutely disgusted by it. We don't say the F word in this house, another great fucking line, and then the exit to the fucking scene is just fantastic. It's so well crafted. Really expertly crafted comedy is that. Have you ever watched Robot Wars? I did. I watched Robot Wars for a bit. Not so much, but knew quite a few folk that watched shit tons of Robot Wars.
Even my dad watched it quite a lot.
Yeah, I know shit tons of folk that watch shit tons of Robot Wars, but I caught a few episodes here and there.
Scrap Heap Challenge.
Scrap Heap Challenge was pretty good as well. Well, you see, here's the thing, like, if you're a partner on Twitch, your VODs get deleted after 4 weeks. Well, they were kind of getting deleted after I think it was 2 months, or not even, I think it was like 6 weeks they get deleted. Yeah, 6 weeks, that were it. So, really, not much has changed on that front. Not much has changed on that front. And, so like I said, that doesn't really affect me so much, because I'm not storing videos on Twitch. I make a few highlights here and there, but that's it. Basically, Twitch wants you to use Twitch the way that I'm using Twitch. Where you make a few highlights of certain, like, key scenes and stuff like that, or you had a really good session that night and you highlighted the entire thing. Fair enough. But you don't store videos on there. You export them to YouTube. That's how they want you to use the site, and that's how I've been using the site. So, basically, Twitch's changes recently is just... It's not really affecting people like me in that sense. Like, I was already operating like that. All it's doing is forcing people that weren't operating like that. Or the massive saving of videos. They're trying to save server space and bandwidth. Fair enough. But like I said, that doesn't really affect me on that. And the other thing is the Audible Magic content matching system, which was terrible. I don't know why they chose to use that system. It was bad for YouTube, and it's going to be bad on Twitch. And like I say, it's only bad in the same way that most shit is, where you get false positives, and certain games trigger the content matching. So it's like I said, I'm not saying it's great. Would I prefer content matching to be not there? Yeah, obviously. Everybody would prefer content matching to not be there. But it is, and it was guaranteed to come in eventually. It was guaranteed. There is no way that any streamer worth the salt didn't see content matching coming onto Twitch at some point. It was guaranteed. Guaranteed. But like I say, the only problem is false positives and the occasional game that triggers it. And like I say, it'll mute your VOD. But the VODs are really a key concern. It's not really... The VODs... Like I say, I'm not saying like I don't give a fuck about the VODs. But they're not really a massive concern because the videos are supposed to be going to YouTube, and soon enough they will be going to YouTube. In fact, did you see the... Actually, got any comments? You notice I used my